what's the most important marketing activity that you can do as a service business to grow your company? Well, it really starts with understanding your message. If you're not crystal clear about how your product or service helps another customer or client survive or thrive, if you're not crystal clear about that, chances are you're not really as effective as you could be when it comes to marketing. So step one is to clarify your message. There are 3 things that somebody needs to be able to answer within the first 8 seconds of visiting your website, and here they are. You've got to answer what you do. Say it in plain English. Don't get fancy, don't get cute, be crystal clear. If you're a photographer, I want to see a plain statement that says we take photos or something similar to that. Step 2, how does it make my life better as the viewer? So, I'm a consumer, I'm a customer, a future client of yours. If I'm going to be hiring your agency to take photos for my family in this case, tell me how it makes my life better. Like, the most expensive photo is the one you had to take twice. Oh, ouch, that hurts. If I hire a cheap photographer elsewhere, I don't want to have that issue with you. So photos, one-time investment that'll last a lifetime. That's a value statement. That inspires me to how you make my life better. Or hang photos on the wall you're proud of. Yes, I want that. Okay, so step 2 is how does it make my life better as the customer? And then step 3, you've got to get crystal clear of what is the first step? What do I have to do to buy what you have to offer? Whether that's talk to us, schedule a consult, I want to see a contrast color button on your website that's crystal clear of what action you're asking me to take. So once you've got your message nailed down, the next step is to really start talking about the problems your ideal client faces. So what I want to know is on your website, are you being crystal clear of what are the issues and the challenges of people that buy or that don't buy your product or service? Talk about it clearly. Remember, that's probably what they Googled to find you in the first place. How to take photos that aren't embarrassing or poorly colored photos or what have you. You should be talking about this through blogs, content strategy, and so on. Even comparisons can be really powerful. The difference between Samsung and an iPhone photo. Well, a lot of people are taking DIY photos themselves. Maybe you should write a blog comparison about that if you're a photographer and ultimately position neither as the right, because it doesn't matter how good the optics are on the equipment. If the angle's wrong or if they don't capture that perfect moment, the photo is not going to be something that you're proud of, thus needing to hire a photographer. So feel comfortable walking right into some of the competitive pressures and challenges that you see in the landscape and talking about it openly, because remember, the problem is the story. It's ultimately what people are Googling that causes them to stumble into your website perhaps. So if you're not talking about it clearly, people aren't listening. So again, answer those 3 questions. What do you do? How does it make my life better? What do I need to do to buy it? And once you've got that message clear on the front frame of your website, the next step is to start talking about the problems your clients face clearly and openly. You can do this in social media ad campaigns. You could talk about the challenges of people before that they hired you and what it looks like after. Again, show me the problem that exists in their world, how your product or service solves it, and then paint a picture of what success looks like when somebody has implemented your solution. What does it look like for them? Again, back to our photographer scenario, you could show the before and after shot of a family that used a DIY versus when they used your professional services. Paint a picture of what the future looks like to successfully use your product or service. You do these things and do them in a lot of different settings, websites, email campaigns, social media campaigns, direct mail campaigns, and show the before and after. Talk about it clearly. Say it in such a way that people want to understand and lean into it, because you're talking about how your product or service helps them survive or thrive. And I'm telling you, you're going to win new eyeballs and ears to your business. People are going to be tuned in and want to hear more. So take this tip, run with it. Again, talk about the problems your clients face, do it in a lot of different things, a lot of different settings, and talk about the solution that your company provides, and ultimately land the plane on how it makes their life better after they've successfully implemented your solution.